Bear Run is a 4-mile long stream, and it starts about 2 miles in that direction, and it flows through the entire property. And it's just on the other side of these trees right here. And it goes underneath the house, and then it goes into the Akagani River. You guys heard of the Akagani River before? This is the main entrance to the house. Some of you have been to other Frank Lloyd Wright houses, right? Have you ever heard of compression and release? So Frank Lloyd Wright liked to compress you into a really tight space and then release you into a bigger. So what's the number one rule in a museum? Do I have everybody's attention? The terrace on the west side is open though, so feel free to go out there. Into a big space. I have a lot of things going on, right? Any questions about anything? Notice there's really big windows, really low furniture. No matter where you are in this house, you can feel like you're outside.
How do they eat?
Is it heated or eat?
Yeah, how do they?
Standard stuff that they could have back in the 1930s. It's actually the St. Charles Cabinet Company that is still in business today in Ohio, and you can have a kitchen like that if you want. The only thing in there designed by Frank Lloyd Wright is the window and the table in there. Everything else is just standard stuff that anybody would have. So that's how they ate. Their cook made everything.
Yeah, awesome. No weeds.
We'll talk about that. It's designed to keep beverages warm, and it does cantilever over into the fireplace, but it's not very functional because once it gets hot, you can't open up the valve. So that's kind of typical Frank Lloyd Wright. All of the artwork in this house is the Kaufmans, so is all the furniture, all the dishes, and all the books. Everything in here is the Kaufmans. Frank Lloyd Wright did design the building. Yeah, very low furniture. A lot of the furniture is built-in furniture designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, and he really spent a long time doing it. So this is his interpretation of all that. The Kaufmans didn't like all the stuff he designed, so none of the chairs in the house are Frank Lloyd Wright. They're all from different designers. And the chairs at the dining table are antique chairs. If you want to enjoy games. No, everything in here is the Kaufmans. They were the only people that ever lived in here. It was very customized design for them. And then Lillian died in 52 and Senior died in 55, but before they died. So Junior gave the house to the Western Pennsylvania Conservancy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So about the system,
Mhm.
have they been
Upgraded? They've been upgraded, yeah. So the electricity, they've had electricity since day one. It's always going to come upstairs to the piano lounge. Just still photography. So you can go to the first one. Almost all the time. So we put our nails in there and go ahead.
I'm gonna let you.
All the walls. Yeah, anything that is this ochre color is concrete, so this is concrete too. So,